Hey everyone, what's happening in the SEO business for e-commerce is just phenomenal. ChatGPT announced, just about 2 weeks ago, uh, that they're literally going to be acting like Google Merchant Center inside of the LLM, and that's just phenomenal. ChatGPT does, rest follows, right? We have some insights I want to share with you. And I mean the agency, we've been implementing this for every client already. We have some best practices. Stay tuned. Just either way, I'll link this document right down below so you can follow all the steps yourself at your own pace. But I'll be going on, as most of our listeners like, at a adequate speed. So let's start off. Everybody knows what is a GMC. Of course, Google Merchant Center, the whole process of product feeds, making sure you send as much product data back. First thing is you need to get approved. While everything is still in beta and it's not fully out yet, you want to be registered. So you do that through this link. In the document, you just click on this link or type it over, and that will give you a reminder / email whenever they actually will launch. And next up, you need to send as much data as possible. That's how you do it. With Google Merchant Center is with a product feeds. It starts with Shopify. You can automate that. You can also choose to do it yourself through Google Sheet and all kinds of plugins. Generally speaking, this I believe, based on other factors, OpenAI looks a lot at Google Merchant Center, so I assume there will be a direct integration with platforms like Shopify. Before we go ahead and what you should actually do, because our desire is to get first ranking for your relevant product before your competitors, and if they're already there, how to start ranking above them. There's a few things you should know. So there are already many searches from ChatGPT a week. You can Google the graph, but there's only going up from here. And what is happening right now is a first mover's advantage. I was at an event, very nice, in Dubai, and at this masterclass, Eli, he explained this very well. I was on stage back then with a coin, and the person and the bill, the person who takes it first gets it. So you have to act really as soon as you can. Social signals, basically backlinks, what's happening on social media, other referrals, affiliate. This ties really in together. So you want to get on forums, listicles, from guest posts, everywhere on as many domains as possible. You want to be top recommendation with a solid reasoning behind that. And of course, the more relevant, the more high quality meaning high domain rating and trust flow from the better they are. Then you have to optimize your technical SEO and your on-page SEO. This mainly means just don't have any fluff on your site. Make sure your schema is on point. Make sure you don't have any slow websites, unused JavaScript or something like that. Make sure you have the proper H1 tags, meta titles, meta description, the usual, the old style SEO, let's call it that. And you really have to understand your market. I absolutely adore the videos, I should say, from Mark Builds Brands. He really well gives everyone an SOP about market research through LLMs. I highly recommend you to watch the video about 1.3 million advertorials, because it's not really about writing advertorials, it's about writing and interacting with your target audience and how to reach them. And doing this in general will be huge for any e-commerce business to truly understand. But pair that with a proper keyword research, and you already know what kind of intent people are following. And you have to have one takeaway from my whole channel actually, is on-page SEO is nothing more than intent matching. Because in the end, SEO is becoming more and more organic, more and more UX based. because CMSs are getting smarter, and you just need to figure out what is it your audience wants to see and how you mention it and give it to them best. If they want to compare socks, you give them as many socks as possible. You give them the best filters as possible. You not give them laptops, obviously. This is how the game works. Whoever is able to answer the request best wins. So you truly have to understand that and how people search. Few key considerations also to get you into the flow, but this is actually where everything is done. And I've got a link right here on, we've been doing a detailed how to do everything. Just click on the link, you'll get that. But in this video I want to keep it brief. You need to just have the OpenAI search bot, Robots.txt. As standard this should be alright, but for sure you don't want to have it as a no-follow, because then just bad stuff happens. AI search bot is not able to access your store. As a result, your products will not be found in ChatGPT. You need to verify that you simply have all the proper tags for JSON LD, which is essentially a schema. Make sure you have your sitemap always updated at any time. Shopify and stuff like that makes this very easy. You, like I mentioned, you can do this through webhooks, Zapier and stuff like that with the data feeds, but I assume this will be ready with a direct integration, as I'm aware Shopify is becoming very popular, and I assume that will happen. If not, it will not hurt you to have product feeds, very advanced one, especially you see betas not having a lot of schema, etc. Out of the box, to have a very advanced one ready to send. And I strongly believe if you follow the format you will follow for the data feed for Google Merchant Center, you will not see any issues. Because let me just open up this real quick. There's a lot of features which are exactly the same. They're literally looking at the product listing on how they look on Google. look how similar they are. There are many examples like this, and this is actually where the page where you want to sign up for yourself, but just keep that in mind. Aside from that, just make sure you have the proper off page, and I think aside from the intent matching, which I've gone deep on earlier, the off page will really make the difference between you've done the on page right, you've done the schema, you've done the you've made sure that you don't have the no follow or disallow in a Robot.txt, and then you're still not ranking, and then it's just an authority game. How many quality sources mention that you are the right product? And then it's about investing into affiliate marketing, which could be a secondary source of income in general as well. So ClickBank is one of my favorites, but you have a lot of them. Just sign up and get the best offer you can out there. Make it attractive. You can also contact me directly. I have some good connections inside those companies, so I can help you get a better offer out of there. But for sure, do your best to get on as many websites as possible, including forums, including directories, because that will really bring you under the attention of these LLMs. I have some cases about it. I have ranked clients in ChatGPT even without the this new product listing feature. What I also want to say is we are actively working with all of our clients and actually introducing this as a new service. But since this is very new and lots of people have no idea what they're doing, we're giving away a couple of free audits to just have a check whether your company is AI proof. So click this link, you'll open up a landing page, and there it's just exclusive for the sheet, so you'll only be able to get the link when you have the sheet. But You can then schedule a call directly with me, and we will walk together. What is it you're after? And me and my team will look at how AI proof, SEO proof is your site really. Because essentially, if you're not on there now, and that's what I've seen, with the previous case studies, you will have a very hard chance of getting inside of the AI later on, because it gives feedback loops towards itself. Then remember, please, two things: intent matching, and remember the off-page references as much as possible. That will do the trick. Please, please, please do your best to get on top. It's only growing, and ChatGPT starts, the rest will follow. Cloud, Perplexity, Gemini, just be a matter of time. Especially Gemini, it's a Google company. You want to get on top of that, and they will use these factors. If you are doing this before your competitors, I can pretty much guarantee you will win. So thank you. I hope you will implement. Check out the link to this document below with the detailed tasks, the guides on them, and just execute. Let your team do it. Reach out to us. We can always quote you to do it, but just do it. Take care.